Alright, so if you're ready now to start machining, these are the steps that you want to take. So obviously we're working in the standard car file, but we need to change this to make sure that obviously you don't override the stuff that you've already designed here. So we're going to go to File and hit Save As, and you can call this file Ready for Machining. Alright, so at least that way you know that this is a completely separate file to the actual car. Just hit Save. Awesome. Now, what we can do first is we want to delete all the wheels and the grommets that we don't obviously need for machining. So we're going to select the first one. I'm holding Shift on my keyboard, and I'm going to select the last one here. So they all should be lit up now, and just hit delete on your keyboard, and then press delete, and that will remove all of them. Alright, so now we need to make the front block that's at the front of the car. Alright, so we need to hit this one here, so offset plane. And we want to select the back of the car. Alright, so see how that's all lit up now? So you can either do that, or you can obviously rotate your model around and select the back. Alright, now this needs to be minus 223. Alright, because the front of the car, the front of the block is going to be there. Press OK. And now you're going to start a sketch on that plane there. Alright, but we want to rotate the whole car around, so you want to be looking at the front of the car for this. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is we are going to project the canister hole that's at the back there. So we're going to go to Create and go to Project here. Alright, now you need to find that canister hole. So it's not letting us select it from here. So what we can do is we can rotate around, select the hole there, and go back to this view, and as you can see you've got the hole there. So we're going to press OK. Awesome, now we need to make the front block. Okay, so it's the size of the actual balsa block that we're using. So go to rectangle, and we're going to just start a random rectangle from down here somewhere. Okay, so just click. Alright, now the dimension that's the width of the block needs to be 65, and hit tab. Alright, and the dimension that is the height needs to be 50, and then hit enter. Awesome, now we need to set some dimensions so this is set up perfectly in line with where the block is, so where the car is, sorry. So if we go to sketch dimension, we're going to go from the middle of the canister to the bottom of this front block, and this needs to be 29. Alright, so that's setting the hole's already pre-drilled in the balsa block, so you need to make sure that that's the correct distance. Otherwise, yeah, your car won't be machined up properly. And then the next one we need to do is from the side of this front block to the middle of that canister hole. Alright, and then we're going to make this one half of the block size. So it's 65, so it's going to be 32.5. Press enter. Awesome. Alright, so this rectangle that we've made, alright, everything, well, the whole entire car needs to be inside of that area. So obviously my wings aren't sticking out, which is good. The car body isn't sticking out anywhere. Alright, so I know this is going to work. Alright, if you've got a piece of your car that is sticking out, you need to go back and change the design. Make your wings smaller or your car body smaller. Alright, so it all fits in here. Okay, the balsa block is this size, so if you are making something bigger, there's no way that the machine can make it because there's no material there for you to actually make it in the first place. So once you've got this, just hit Finish Sketch. You're just going to click in the corner view here, and the next thing to do is to hit Extrude and select this surface here. You probably have to select the circle as well. Alright, and we want this to be 10 millimeters. So it should be extruding into your car body this way. Make sure it's pointing towards your car, this arrow. Alright, press OK. Awesome, now the next thing we're going to do is just rotate the block around. Alright, we're going to start a 2D sketch on this inside surface here. Alright, but once again, we're going to swing the model around so we're facing the front of the car. Alright, so you should see the front block that you just made before. Alright, what we have to do here is slice the graphics. So in my sketch palette here on the side, yours might be closed like that, but you just open it up and you're going to hit slice. Alright, so that's going to slice off the front block. Okay, now what we need to do is go to circle, and we're going to make a circle in the middle of the car. Okay, but it needs to be towards the front of your car. Now, I'm not going to make it here because you've got the slot. So I'm going to make it a little bit higher so it's actually going into the car body. So I'll start here, and I'm going to make this 9mm, press enter. Alright, so basically what this is like a little spigot that's going to hold the front block to your actual car body. Alright, so you'll see what this looks like in a second, but you're going to hit finish sketch once you're done. We're just going to rotate this around so you can see what's going on. Alright, and we're going to now go to extrude and select that circle, grab the arrow and just drag it. Alright, so it's going into your car body. Now this one here I can see is changed to cut, so we need to make sure it's a join. Alright, and I'll just move it around. There you go, so you can see. Alright, so you need to make sure that it's in your car body. Alright, so it depends obviously how much your design is. Mine I could technically get away with 5mm, but for you guys you probably got fillets and stuff there as well, so you probably have to go a bit further in. Alright, but just make sure there's enough material there to hold your car. Okay. Alright, once you're happy with that, you can press OK. Awesome, so you should have a front block with a little spigot that's holding the car. Alright, then obviously your car model here. Alright, once you got that, you're now ready to put your model into QuickCAM Pro, but first of all you just need to make sure you convert it to an STL file. So to do that, you're going to go to File, Export, then change the file type down to STL. Alright, and then just make sure the location, so click on these three dots, is in your home drive, or if you're on your own laptop you can save it obviously wherever. So go to home drive, alright, and then just obviously call it something, obviously your team name or your name, just so you know which file it is. Once you're happy with that, press save. Alright, then we press export. Awesome. So that will then export over to your home drive, and then you're ready for the next video. So here we go. It's just going to load that through and say complete. Alright, and then you're ready for the next video. Thank you.